Hey, welcome back to the channel. Today I'm in the garage messing around with a USB attachment. As you know, the KTM already has one on the front by the clocks, but I was running another one under the rear seat for like charging my GoPro batteries. But we decided to move it. There's a couple of cables under the seat, two accessory cables, accessory 1 and 2. One's a permanent live. And one's an ignition live, and you get the same under the front of the bike, just under here, under that panel there. So what I've done, I've taken off my USB connector from the rear, which was in the back. I will just show. I had it wired here. These cables are under the seat. Like you say, you've got accessory 1, accessory 2. As far as I remember, as I said, accessory 2 is ignition live and this one is permanent live. So I had it plugged in there. I cut the cable short myself and re-terminated it. And popped a little bit of black tape on there to show which one's the black wire. That's the auto alarm going off. And I had it tucked in here. Well, I want to move it to the front. Now I know there's two cables under here, which are exactly the same. So I want to connect it into here. The only issue I have is where am I going to plug it? I don't really want to put it on the handlebars around here. So I'm in a little bit of a dilemma at the moment. What I'm coming up with is put it under the panel here and keeping my phone cable, change this little short one, having a longer one. So it runs under the panel there, keeping this one free for when I use the 360 GoPro, the 360 Insta on the bike, because that pulls a lot of power from the battery. So I just got a permanent feed for that, or the GoPro when I have that on the bike. On my helmet, it doesn't matter. I'm okay with power to that. So let's get on with taking this panel off and seeing those leads and see what we can do with it. Right, I've already got a few tools out. I've took this panel off before, so let's make a start. Right, let's get this noisy beast going. Where's the adapter? There it is. That's the ring for the tank bag. Right then, swap over to T30 and then use this plastic, it's like a trim tool, just the top you use on panels for your car. Just pop it under here. It's just clipped on, slides it under nice and neat. Still my fingers. There we go. And then we got some Torx T30s, Torx 30s. Funny shaped ignition barrel. So let's pull this one off. And that one. There is another one that fits right under here. When I fitted the radiator guard, I think I chewed up the thread, so I've already took that off because I put a nut and bolt through there. So that's one of these undone, so it should just slide off. No. Up here is a rubber bung underneath. And the rest should just slide off. Leaving this little lot. So now what we have to do is slide this box off. I'm not too sure what this is. I'll tell you what, anybody in the comments know what this is? There's a button here. I'm not going to press it, although so tempted to press it. Anybody know what it's for? I don't know what. I've thought multiple things. Alarm, some kind of reset, whatever. But if anybody knows, please post in the comments and let me know. Right, then we need to slide this off, this panel here and this one here. So that just drops down, and this one just drops down as well. There. What we have to do now, we have to remove this little bracket. And that clips around the frame on the top and the bottom. There we go. Just pop that down there. And I don't know if you can see that just yet. Move the camera down a little bit. There's this pouch here. You pull these tabs. Pop it down, and there are the cables. There's accessory 2 and accessory 1. Like I said, 2 should be permanent the ignition live. So let's pop that one back in for the time being. Right, so I know this one's black. I didn't leave any wires showing, so I don't know what the colours are. So I've just put some black tape there for the black wire. So I know that slides into that one, and that slides into that one. Now, as I said earlier on, a bit of a dilemma I'm having. Just took those back into there, and then close that pouch back up. There goes that one. Got it, there's 2 of them there. So there's my USB. Now where do I mount it? So if I put these back on, it slides in there. And that one slides back on there. So there I have the USB attachment. Now I could fit it up in there. See, what I'm going to do is I've got a longer cable, a longer phone cable. So I want to run that up with the rest of the wiring. Okay, let's put it in. he says. There you go. Roughly around there. See, that can stay in there. Obviously, getting access to the other USB if I need it is going to be a bit tricky if that's under the panel. But at the moment, I really don't know where else to route it. Like I say, I don't really want it up here on the handlebars. I could position it on the frame. There. Yeah, that's quite. Yeah, I think we will do that. Obviously, don't need as much cable on there. There. Just run a couple of cable ties there. Trim them off in a moment. Okay, let's give that a try. I'm going to put the keys still in here and up it. Turn that off, ignition on. And there we go, we have power. Right, and if you can see that in there, just trying to zoom in a little bit. There's the USB there that I put in. What I might do is put a bit of blue tack around there. Not, I think behind the panel it's going to be quite dry, but I've seen it used on GoPro attachments to help keep the water out when you have to take the side door off. Just to help keep moisture out. Bit of a, I don't know, bit of a bodge. Might get some grief about it. But I think once the panel's in place, that's going to be fairly watertight in there. We'll soon find out anyway. Right. That's that bit done. Let's fit the panels back on. I'm always interested in your comments. I'm no expert, not by a long shot. And I do get some good questions and some nice comments. The odd nasty one, now and again. But it's YouTube, so it happens. Right, panel time. So this should slide on here. There's a couple of location plugs. Just line it up there and there. There we go. And then that one in place there, holes line up. It's all good. That's got neatly tucked in there. Now for this little bugger, like I say, when I fitted the radiator guard, I sort of stripped this thread out. This slides on, you've got these clips here, and you've got these little hooks that just go into here. That's it. And that is that. So the USB up top is free for whatever else I want to put in there, and this phone one is accessible. And charging, brilliant. So there we have it. The USB is all connected up from the rear to the front. Seemed fairly straightforward. A little bit of a pain in the arse with that bolt underneath, but like I said, that was my doing. Anyway, so thanks for dropping in. Thanks for looking. If you like what you see, please subscribe, click a like, post a comment. Cheers. Thanks for dropping in. Catch you soon.